yesterday, last night. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna try it out this weekend.
Hey,
though.
caller, do you have the settings pumped all the way up, or are they like kind of on a normal setting?
You know, I think it's all default, and I think it is all high settings. I kind of changed it, but I didn't bother because I was getting good frames and it looked good. So,
What kind of video card? Right? What kind of video card do you have?
I have an 8800 GPS.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
320
nice.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I played the demo on my 2-year-old shuttle, and it looked beautiful, and it actually ran pretty good. So I imagine if you have a decent, you know, up-to-date rig, it's going to look pretty sweet on default.
Yeah. The multiplayer, do you guys on like PS3 or Xbox have a like a hardcore mode? Because on C.
Yeah, I want to try that. How is that?
It's sweet.
It's
really sweet.
I want to try that.
Like one-shot kill.
Yeah, he's talking about hardcore mode, which it takes away the perks too, right?
No, you have perks. What I've played.
Oh, you do have perks? Okay, but it's more realistic. There's friendly fire, and yeah, it's like the bullets penetrate faster, so it's more, you know, like if you were really in a battle.
Like Counter-Strike, then, or worse.
Yeah.
Is it more? It's like super serious.
Like you get shot, you're going to be dead. So I mean, it's realistic in that sense. All the perks are there. Actually, I've never played a normal game. I hopped in.
They have that normal game option.
From the beginning.
Yeah, and they have that normal game option there for you. There's so many game modes. It's great. I love it. It's because, you know, Wheat and I love headquarters. Force love domination. You know, you love hardcore. It's great that Infinity Ward put all those options in there for you. Kudos to them again. I mean, it's really, in my mind, game of the year. I don't know what else is coming out this year that I can think of that might top it, but so far it's my game of the year if I was to name one right this second.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. And I also got Assassin's Creed, and I kind of played it, but I'm going back to Call of Duty 4 a lot more than Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, it is kind of repetitive, but it's still, you know, fun because you just fucking kill people all day long.
That's like the modern dilemma right now. Is there's just too many.
Yeah, there's
video
too many.
games.
It's like nice to have Call of Duty 4 there though to go back to every once in a while, but. You know, I would suggest that people go out and at least rent Assassin's Creed just to experience it. Just to experience, you know, a different kind of gameplay that's happening right now in video games I'm very excited about. It's getting to more of a Hollywood feel. You get it with Call of Duty 4. You get it with Assassin's Creed. You get it with Heavenly Sword. And even Bioshock to some extent. You know, you're getting more of a immersive Hollywood, great storytelling experience. And Assassin's Creed is definitely another one of those examples of that. So thank you, Patrice, for making that game.
Yeah.
Any other questions,
right.
caller?
No, that's it.
All right. Thanks,
All
buddy.
right. Thanks, guy.
Later.
Oh, I can't believe I said thanks, guy. I used to hate that in New York.
Thanks, guy.
God, New Yorkers, they just, hey, guy. What's up, guy? My name's not Guy, all right? Don't call me Guy.
We'll call this
Now
guy.
everyone that calls is going to say, hey, guy.
Caller, what's up?
Hey, hello. I have a question for camera.
Oh. Yeah, what's up?
How much did you get those cards for?
All right.
Just killing me.
During the show, I was actually chatting up with the heavy weapons guy, and he was telling me that the 8600 GTs that I got them for about 115 each on Newegg. They are pretty underpowered versus their GTS cousins, and some price drops are coming down the pipe soon for 8800s. And obviously, ideally, I'd want to roll with the more expensive hardware, but it's just out of my price range. And those two cards, Fanless, was definitely in my price range. So,
well, I hope you can eBay them too.
Well, luckily, Newegg's pretty nice about it. I think I'm gonna try and return them and put my old video card back in. Maybe wait until after the holidays.
Wait, you're sending back the guys you just got?
Yeah, you know, I've used them so far, and I haven't been that impressed. Impressed, yeah.
Oh.
And I didn't. Go ahead.
I'm kind of looking forward for the results for free 850 ATI because preliminary results show that it's actually like your SLI setup for maybe a little bit less in one card.
Wow.
So that might be a good option.
Which one is that?
That's what ATI is about to release. So it's kind of sketchy about the prices.
I haven't had an ATI card in forever, and
yeah, I know.
so
I have an ATI card.
It'd be nice to try. I mean, my motherboard's SLI, so I can't do Crossfire. But I also learned that not all games take use of 2 video cards in SLI mode. I was kind of disappointed to hear that.
Especially memory. I mean, it's kind of hard to recommend even the 850 because of the 256 megabytes. I heard you guys often talk about your LCDs, HDTVs, all of that. you have to have more memory with most modern
More
cards,
pixels.
like more memory for texture, basically.
right,
yeah,
right.
pixels. So yeah, I have another question. How do you compare TF2 to Call of Duty 4 multiplayer?
You know, I think TF2 is just sort of a fun and drop, and it's more team-based, I guess. It's definitely more team-focused, whereas Call of Duty 4, you could definitely do things more on your own. It's kind of one of those differences. You know, I'm not saying TF2 is like Halo 3 because I hate Halo 3, but TF2, you know, because of the art style and because of the, you know, the humorous slant, it's more of like a cartoonish, fun sort of experience. Whereas Call of Duty 4 is a very immersive experience, and you know, you got the sounds of war going on, you got more realistic weapons. You know, if you're looking for something more realistic and more visceral, or just, you know, that you can maybe feel with your hands a little bit more, you know, Call of Duty 4 fills that need. But if you just want a fun shooter that's like fun to play with your friends, and you guys can work as a team, and there's different like specific classes to fill, you know, it's a fun game. You know, I would recommend that people play both, and there's no reason not to. There's no reason to, you know, hop from one to the other depending on how you're feeling that day.
Yep, thanks.
Yep.
Right.
Hope that answered your question.
Good call, caller.
So the pool guy wants to know if there's co-op mode in COD 4.
There is no co-op mode in COD 4. In fact, I saw someone mention today they thought Haze was better than COD 4 already because Haze has 4-player, I believe 4-player co-op for single player. So COD 4 has no co-op because of the story. The way that the story unfolds in COD 4, co-op may not necessarily fit in there. And you know what? I don't think it's something that a lot of people were missing or a lot of people cared about because the single player experience was so rich. And it is a short game. It's only 6 to 8 hours to complete. So you don't necessarily need co-op. And I think people love the multiplayer so much that you don't even necessarily need co-op, you know, again, in single player as well. Another mode that I saw today in COD 4, by the way, for those of you that like going one-on-one, there is a one-on-one mode for COD 4 where you can just battle one other guy. So make sure you check that one
Dueler.
out.
That's old school. I mean, maybe that'll bring some esports back into it where the
straight
duelers can go
one-on-one.
Go at it.
I imagine the maps are modified greatly for that. I haven't
All right.
tested it yet.
Caller, what's up?
Guys, what's up? Okay, check this out. You remember when I called about Crisis, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's an epic clip on YouTube. Bro.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I heard. Okay, look. Okay, listen. Okay, Crisis came out, and Chuck. Okay.
Dude.
He started crying, and I got $50 out of that deal, man. Okay, I was like, what's that? Multiplayer? What? He was like,
Every time someone mentions Crisis or multiplayer, that's all that we think about, and we do it every time. Someone says, hey, Crisis multiplayer. Oh, dude, Crisis multiplayer, bro, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty epic. In fact, when I tell people about the show, I usually use that clip as our highlight clip. So thank you very much for inspiring us in that way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem. Man.
Yeah, happy
That's
smoking
cool.
there, brother.
So you've been playing Crisis? How is it so far?
Oh, dude, it's rocking. Like, rocks your socks off.
Does it blow your mind, man?
Yes. Yes. Know it.
All right, cool. All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problems.